stand right there. Stay there.
For what reason?
You will not obstruct this investigation.
How am I? Don't answer their questions, babe.
Put him in cuffs.
For what reason?
Obstruction.
What's your name?
So what's going to happen if I don't give you my name?
Then you can be under arrest.
If you are going to threaten us with physical violence, you better make sure you're willing to go all the way, because I am.
The way the law works is if the law doesn't say you can't do it, then you can do it.
If you want to lock people up for not breaking laws,
All men are created equal is the idea that if it is wrong for one man to commit an act, it is wrong for all men to commit that act. Too often, members of our government exclude themselves from the ranks of equal men referenced by Thomas Jefferson when he said.
In this video, officers with the Brunswick, Georgia Police Department arrive at Don's property. Don is the guy recording. Hours earlier, there had been a fight between Don's wife and her friend, the neighbor. The police had already investigated the fight and left without making an arrest when it happened hours earlier. At the time of this recording, the neighbor had called for EMTs for medical treatment. The police also show up, but somehow end up arresting Don for speaking with his wife.
I don't know what's going on here. They just pulled in like the gangland for some reason. I have no idea. So what's going on?
You tell us.
I don't know. You guys just pulled in like the gangland. I'm trying to figure that out. They've been here twice. You need to pat me down. Terry stop or something. You can pat me down, ma'am, for your own safety. I understand this is a free country. You're on my property right here. So don't.
What we got called?
You want to pat me down for your safety? Do you feel unsafe, officer? Because she apparently does. You got your hand on your gun. Get your hand off your gun. Get your hand off your gun. Why's your hand on your gun? Well, it looks like it to me. You over here like John Wayne, you guys coming to my house. I don't know what's going on here. You come over and tell me get my hand out my pocket.
Did anything physical happen with her today? Was she hit? Was she abused?
Earlier today, you already know there was
I was not here. I just
earlier today, she attacked my wife in front of like 4 other people. And my wife defended herself. She never hit her back. That woman pulled my wife's hair and kicked.
What Don just said is very important. The ambulance was not called for injuries sustained during the girl's minor scuffle earlier in the day. As Don just said, his wife never hit her, and Sgt Sparks had no indication that she had. According to the police report, all she knew at the time she approached Don was that the person in the ambulance, the neighbor, had a traumatic brain injury. She had no reason to think that the injuries were dished out by Don's wife.
In the house.
Okay, we need to speak up.
Okay, but that incident was earlier. That has nothing to do with what's going on here. Okay? I can get my wife, ma'am.
Go, stand right there. Stay there.
For what reason?
You will not obstruct this investigation.
How am I
Stay
obstructing?
right here.
You're on my property, and at this point, you're trespassing, and I'm asking you to leave. Ma'am, you can leave my property anytime. At this point, you're trespassing. We don't require your services here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, actually, you are.
No, we're not.
Okay, then what is the need to go to my house and knock on my door?
You need to stay right here.
Okay. And what law is that? Are you detaining me for something?
I will if you walk up over there.
For what crime? Do you
We're
suspect me of?
investigating.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
your job to investigate.
Okay, then.
Okay, so
Leave
you
it at
can,
that.
ma'am, there's nobody home. You can go away now. I'm here if you'd like to talk to me. You're knocking on my door?
You just lied and said she was
No,
in.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's no, do you have a warrant or do you have a reason for her to open that door? Because she's not going to. Yeah, do not open the door.
If you walk up there,
I'm recording from a safe distance of 20 feet.
like I said, if you walk up
You
there,
guys are
I
obstructing
would
my
show
rights
you.
right now.
Okay, walk up there and
Are you threatening me now for some reason?
like I said, you will be
Is the
obstructed.
camera
That's
obstructing
fine.
you?
You can record. I'm recording.
This
too.
is my First Amendment right.
That's fine.
And right now you're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
With no crime to investigate and already being told to leave private property, It would seem that Sgt Sparks and fellow officers are at this point violating Don's Fourth Amendment right to be secure in his property, as well as committing criminal trespass. Unfortunately, this is nothing compared to what's about to happen.
Don't answer their questions, babe.
Put him in cuffs.
For what reason?
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
At this point, Don was arrested and charged with obstruction of justice. When he did not plead guilty, the prosecution added a disorderly conduct charge. This arrest occurred in May 2022. Don is being put through the court system with nothing but a public pretender to help the state prosecute him. According to Don, the public defender's office has been trying to get him to plead guilty to these crimes, stack the jury, and the judge has threatened the max sentence if he goes to trial. If you would like to help Don hire an attorney to fight for his liberty, the links to donate are in the description. When exercising your civil rights results in you being kidnapped by the very same people that swore to uphold your rights, you begin to realize just what kind of danger we are in as Americans.
That's my First Amendment right.
Because she's saying she has brain injuries now because your husband already told me y'all did get an altercation.
We did, but she had previous brain injuries, and she,
You know what
from a car accident she had 2 years ago.
Okay, do you know where that was?
In Tybee Island, Georgia.
Do you know about when?
2 years ago.
About when, 2 years?
I don't know. All I know is she has a lawsuit.
Against the person she was in the wreck with?
Yes.
All right. Can you stand with her, Dave?
Absolutely.
I got you!
Just a minute. Let me talk to you real quick, ma'am. Ma'am.
Ma'am, go back up there. Ma'am, go back over
Let
there.
me get your side of the story real quick. You can record me all you want. Okay? Hi.
Hi, I'm trying to record my husband.
Okay, fantastic. Can you tell me what happened?
Yes, she walked outside. I've got it all recorded before. She was in the house, shit talking me to her kids.
Okay.
And she came outside, tried to throw a cup of coffee in my face. I pushed her hand away. Me and her went at it in the yard. My brother and my husband pulled us apart. She called 911.
Okay, what started all that?
Her yelling at my son, and then me getting onto her son for the same thing. She said I didn't have the right to say nothing to her son.
Okay, so the kids were playing, and
I was standing outside. My brother and my sister-in-law and their kids, and everybody was here and witnessed it.
okay, so they're playing outside, and she got onto your son, and then you got onto her.
For her son for doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
And her son went in the house telling her, she wasn't out here.
Okay.
He went in the house telling her that I got up in his face and all this other stuff. Okay. And so she came outside, got this.
At this point, the phone stopped recording for some unknown reason. The phone picks back up later.
So, after all that happened, she pushes you, and then you jump on top of her.
No, she goes to throw the cup of coffee at me.
Okay.
And I lean back and hit the car and come back up. She goes to grab my hair, I block. She grabs my hair, grabs it around, and we flip over in the grass over there. And then my brother and husband both jump on us.
Did somebody possibly record that?
No.
Okay. So,
that's what I asked the kids. Why didn't you record the most important part of it?
That would have been nice, but we'll work around that. So, who is she to you?
She is my best friend of 12 years.
Okay. And she's here from Tennessee?
Yes.
And her kids here?
Yes.
Is that going to be a problem?
Well, it depends. Y'all are now taking my husband to jail and violating his rights, so I don't know.
Well,
right now, I don't want to speak to y'all anymore without an attorney present because I don't trust y'all. Y'all just put my husband in handcuffs for nothing.
I didn't do nothing. I went in the back of the ambulance, talked to her, and I'm coming out to get your side of the story.
But we've already dealt with this for 3 hours earlier.
Oh, well, I wasn't here then either, so I'm kind of brand new at this.
Well, I'm going back in.
Hold on. Are her kids at ma'am? Hey!
Are her kids safe?
Hey!
Do not touch me!
His wife was then tackled, put in cuffs, and released shortly after. After all this investigating, nobody was arrested as a result of the findings of the investigation. The only person arrested was Dawn, who was arrested as a result of using his freedom of speech to communicate with his wife on his own property. If you have a noteworthy interaction with government, you can send me a video or reach out through my Facebook page Hendry or my Gmail account. Links are in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and tell me what you thought in the comments below. You can further support the channel by becoming a channel member. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.